I'm Jennie Rees, turf writer for the Courier-Journal. It's 100 days to the Kentucky Derby, and that means it's only 3 days till we have our annual January blowout scouting report of the Run to the Roses in this Sunday's Courier-Journal sports section and at Courier-Journal.com. It's never too early to start picking out your Derby horse, and the CJ will help you find yours with the regional scouting reports, a list of 50 horses to watch, including their pedigrees, racing records, comments, and the first edition of the Courier-Journal Derby poll, which, by the way, is the oldest of all the Derby polls. We also look at how the proliferation of synthetic tracks in California will make it more difficult to evaluate Derby contenders this year because many of them will never have raced on dirt before. This year we're profiling 2-year-old champion Warpass and the question whether he can carry his magnificent speed a mile and a quarter in the Kentucky Derby. Our East Regional Report looks at Bill Mott, Churchill Downs' all-time winningest trainer, who has the best Derby prospects yet in his Hall of Fame career. In the Midwest, Steve Asmussen, who trains the newly crowned Horse of the Year, Curlin, who finished third in last year's Derby, could have his best shot yet to win the Roses with Breeders' Cup juvenile runner-up Pyro. And out in California, Richard Mandela, who saw a major contender in Dixie Chatter scratched from the Breeders' Cup by a fever, came up with other top prospects in Into Mischief and Crown of Thorns. And there'll be even more online at courierjournal.com/Derby with an additional 60 or 70 horses, however many I end up with, plus a link that provides free information and past performances on hundreds of potential Derby candidates from Bloodstock Research Information Services. It's a slow weekend for Derby preps with the Sunshine Millions dash for Florida and California-bred horses being the lone stakes. None of our Kentucky breds will be in that field. But personally, I'm rooting for Bob Blackjack in that race because he'd be a great story leading to the Derby. Bob Blackjack costs $5,000 as a yearling and is one of only 3 horses trained by James Kasparov. Definitely my type of story. Meanwhile, in mid-February, look for the Courierjournal.com to launch CJ Derby Data Track for the 3rd year. It's a free searchable database that'll help you come up with your Derby horse. So good luck and happy handicapping.